Hey y'all, Kristie Odom here from Houston, Texas, your art car capital of the world. So due to the coronavirus, the 2020 Houston Art Car Parade has been canceled. Cue the sad trombone. So we're going to follow suit with the rest of the events happening across the world, and we're bringing this parade to you virtually. So I'm here to show you my car, El Muerto Echo. My car is a 2001 Toyota Echo. It is painted and adorned in a celebration of Dia de los Muertos. Painted by Robin Sanders, adorned and maintained by me. There's lots of different colorful scenes depicted on this car. This one happens to be based off a rather famous folk artist, Jose Posada. Lots of different sugar skulls on the car that you'll see. Sugar skull is something that might be placed on an ofrenda during Day of the Dead celebrations. My car has been decorated like this for 10 years. I've taken it to a lot of different art car events around the United States. And up until last year, this was a daily driver. I just bought a new car, so this is no longer on the streets every single day, but I still like to get out in it, parade around. A fun fact, my car has over 300,000 original miles. And on the top of the car, we have a depiction of Our Lady of Guadalupe. It's rather nice. You can see that. So, thank you for watching, and we hope that we see you guys next year on the route. Until then, hope you stay safe and take care. Bye.
This is Celticar. I'm Kim Hammond, a daily driver from Kingwood, Texas. Celticar celebrates my Irish heritage. It is my 4th art car design and my 6th year in the Houston Art Car Parade. My son chose my first design, but I took a sander to our family car and scuffed up a perfectly good factory paint job, and I never regretted it. Being in the Houston Art Car Parade is the best weekend of the year. It's so inspiring meeting all the other artists, and it's a good excuse to wear a kilt.
Hi, this is Kim Ritter from Houston in the Heights, and this is my daily driver, the magical Mustang. On the front, you'll see a Mustang running through a bed of flowers, and in the back, you'll see some magic mushrooms, and some clouds, and some stars. On the side, you'll see a tribute to the Houston Art Car Parade, because if you have a daily driver, driving it is like being in a parade every day. As we move along, we see another Mustang. This one's actually a unicorn. And some peace signs, which I always put on all my cars. And so, this is the magical Mustang. You'll see him running around the heights with me, usually with the top down. Thanks so much for seeing it. Bye. Stay healthy.
Steve Walker, and thank you for inviting me to the Houston Art Car Parade. I appreciate that. I've done a lot of artwork in my life, and I started out doing dragon books and murals and things like that, and then I built cars for the gravity races in Seattle, which was a tavern league sport. You had to have a beer somewhere in your car, no brakes or steering. So I built this one, which was very fast, and then later I built this one because people would hit each other because there wasn't any rules in the course. So this one had armament, like a CO2 bottle for fogging off the track, and a water cannon, and it had 2 people in it, so one could work the armament. I built about 14 of these vehicles over the years. Then later on I built cars like the 3-wheeler here, which was is a 850 Suzuki with a MGB pieces on the front end, and then later the Diamond T above it, which was made out of a Diamond T. I put it on a Chevy chassis with a Oldsmobile engine in it, so it worked out okay. Now I have those right now, but actually what runs is these. This is a Alfa Romeo 1958, and it has provides the engine, transmission, and rear axle. The frame is custom made. It has Harley-Davidson coil shocks. It has a Honda fuel tank. It's got Triumph pieces on the front end. It runs pretty good. It's less than it's under 1140 pounds, so it smokes pretty good. But I don't really want to drive it all the way to Houston. It's awfully tight to sit in there. So it has all these nice pieces, and it's got this excellent little badge that I saved off the car and put on the front, which is a 58 badge. They stopped making those in 1959. And then later I built this one, which is a Diamond T. I call it a Grand Prix truck. It's got the engine in the back, Diamond T grill on the front end. Chevy components drive it. It's got Ford on the independent suspension. Frame's custom made, bodywork's custom made, and this one's a lot of fun. I just wanted a sports car that was big enough to seat 2 people with a cooler between them. So that's what this one came out to be, and it's pretty good size. So I do little things on it, like I had the marker for the mobile flying horse, and I had a kid come up to me and tell me that he thought that was a wonderful Red Bull. So we're missing generations here, but he's got the right idea. Anyway, I like the art car events because I've done gallery shows, and when I get to them, I get maybe a couple hundred people will show up at a gallery show. But what will happen is if I drive one of these, the people that I pass on the way to the event, as well as the people that come to see it, are totally immersed in the artwork. I really appreciate that. So thank you for inviting me.